What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And today I'm going to be doing my overview of the Hogue Mini RSK, also known as the Ritter Hogue Mini RSK. First time I've ever had a Mini RSK in hand. I did have a RSK here in the past for a knife sale that sold, and I really liked it a lot. It's just a little big for me, a little on the bigger side for a medium-sized hand. This, on the other hand, this is perfection for a medium-sized hand. It has quickly become one of my favorite crossbar locking knives. This is here for the next knife sale. But with the purple Damascus, I don't know if it's going to make it or not. I may have to buy this one myself. I was looking at these in the past, and this is the one I was looking at, one with the purple Damascus. You can get this with like blue Damascus and regular black, and there's lots of different variations of this knife out there. But you have to get them at knifeworks.com. That's the only place that sells the RSK or the Mini RSK. Something Doug Ritter has worked out with them to give them the exclusives on his knives, or on the RSK and Mini RSK anyway. I'm not sure about others. All right, let's go over the specs real quick, and then we'll do a couple size comparisons. All right, overall length 6.875 inches. The blade length's 2.9 inches. This is 20 CV blade steel, and the thickness of the blade is 94 thousandths, so a little bit thicker than the bug out. The bug out's 90 thousandths, so not too bad. Deep carry clip that is reversible, left hand, right hand tip up carry. G10 scales with liners, and these liners come back a little more than a bug out. A bug out would stop at that screw. The liners on the Mini RSK come back to that screw, so they're not full liners to help keep the weight down some. It's a flat grind. The weight's 2.6 ounces, and like a stonewash finish on the blade. Axis lock, obviously. Yeah, made in the USA too. Made in the USA. That's the best part about it. All right, let's do a couple size comparisons real quick. Obviously, we got to do a bug out. So the bug out, I would say, is right in the middle of the RSK and the Mini RSK. It's a little bit bigger than the Mini RSK and a little bit smaller than the regular RSK. Thickness-wise, this isn't as thick as the regular RSK either. The regular RSK is thicker than this. Very ergonomic. The regular. This is very ergonomic also. But it's one thing I do remember about the RSK was how ergonomic it was. It felt so good in hand. All right, here's the real steel Sakura. A little bit smaller than the Sakura. What other axis locks we got here? Here's the SOG Terminus XR. A little bit smaller than that also. Here's the Kershaw Heist. It's going to be smaller than the Heist. For my hand size, this is like a perfect EDC size knife. All right, let's do some non-axis locks. While we've got it here, we'll go ahead and do another made in the USA knife. The Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. I'm going to have an overview coming of this knife very soon. It's actually very similar in length to the Roosevelt. The Rosie's smaller than I thought it would be. I don't know, for some reason I thought that the knife would be bigger than it is, but no, it's actually a little bit smaller. So what else we got here? Let's go ahead and do the Manix 2. Quite a bit smaller than the Manix 2. Is it worth the hype? Is it worth the price? Stay tuned to hear my thoughts on that. What else we got here? We'll do the where'd it go? Where did it go? There it is. There it is. The Para 3 and the Paramilitary 2. That should give you guys a good idea of the size. Very similar in size to the Para 3. Quite a bit smaller than the Paramilitary 2. So actually, the Para 3 is just maybe an 1/8 inch longer overall. One thing the bug out does have on it, obviously, is the weight savings. You know, a bug out, I believe, is 1.9 ounces out of the box, but a bug out does not feel nearly as sturdy as this does out of the box. A bug out, you know, OEM bug out with the, what are those scales made from? The FRN or GRN? Whatever they are. Feels very flimsy out of the box. This does not feel flimsy. And just so you know, this is the box it comes in. Let's zoom you guys back out a little bit. And it comes with the pouch. I hope. Decent little pouch the knife goes in, and some paperwork and a sticker. So get a little more with it than you get a bug out too. I like that it comes with a pouch. The bug outs come with like a little, it's not a pouch, it's like a little bag, a little felt bag. So Action is really good for axis lock. It's fantastic, actually, for an axis lock. It's very, very reminiscent of a bug out, although I don't know which one I like better, to be honest, because I really like them both a lot. I definitely like the tabs better on the mini RSK. They've done all this milling on them, right? Which gives you great traction. Just catch it. Similar. This is the next best tabs to the Sakura. Sakura, actually, these may be better than the Sakura. They're so grippy. These are super grippy tabs. Makes it very easy to grab it. It's also very comfortable, and you can assign for a good axis lock to me is you should be able to do it one finger or the thumb, right? You shouldn't have to do them both at the same side, both sides. And this is one of those. You can do the thumb and it'll drop, or you can do the index finger and it'll drop. Very buttery smooth action. One thing I don't know about this knife, I need to look real quick. I don't know if it's on washers or not. It almost feels like it's on bearings, but hold on a second. I can't tell, but I think it's on washers. But it's super smooth. It almost feels like it's on bearings. And they call their lock the Able lock, which, you know, just like any other axis lock. Thickness wise, I think it's about the same as a bug out. Yeah, it looks like, where's the other bug out at? Oh, I carried it last night. It's over on my coffee table. Don't have it here, but it doesn't have a black pin, so it's not a stop pin. It's the crossbar lock itself. The thickness of it. It locks up a lot more solid than a bug out does. It's definitely a lot more solid. Now this would honestly not really be a competitor with the bug out. This would be more of a competitor with the mini Griptilian, which I do not have to compare it to. But I do have a comparison of the RSK versus the Griptilian, the full-size versions of both of the knives, and the RSK won that for me. I definitely preferred the RSK over the Griptilian, and I'm sure I'd prefer this over the mini grip also. But yeah, I'm a big fan, man. These knives run $160, I believe, but for made in the USA and 20 CV, I know it's a lot of money, but compared to a bug out, that's like $180 now. 160 or 180, you're getting S30V, and you're getting not nearly as good of a knife, in my opinion. Although I love the bug out, don't get me wrong, I'm a bug out fan. I think this is a better knife. And now Original Goat's making scales for these. You can get titanium scales for them, and yeah, that should be interesting. Although I hope they do fat carbon scales. If I do buy this, I would love to see them do some fat carbon scales for these. I'm not a big fan of the weight of titanium personally, but you know, to each their own. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. I highly recommend this knife. I think I would recommend this knife over a bug out, honestly. I like it that much. And unless you just want to customize your knife, because there's much more out there to customize a bug out than there is a mini RSK. But I would highly recommend this knife. Made in the USA, 160 bucks. Can't go wrong, in my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.